friends! Today we're going to make animal masks. Think about what kind of animal mask you would like to make while you watch this short video of Carolyn from the organization Cheers and some kids from the Earth Squad. She is in the Three Sisters Garden behind Springhill Lake Recreation Center. See if you can spot some animals.
Hi, I'm Carolyn Lambright Davis and my husband Bill Davis. We're the coordinators of the Three Sisters Demonstration Gardens, or this location, Springhill Lake. We also have the privilege of working with a group of awesome youth at Greenbelt, Springhill Lake Elementary School. They're called the Earth Squad. These children have planned and maintained the gardens here that we're seeing, and they harvest and then we eat. And so they're minimizing their carbon footprints, but above all, they're loving and respecting nature and understanding where food comes from, that it doesn't start at the grocery store, that people actually go out and plant and harvest.
So for this project, for your animal masks, you're going to need your paper plates. You should have 2 or 3. They've got this elastic tied to the end so that you can then put them on and tie it to the other end and make your mask. We're going to be decorating these before you put them on. You're going to need any leftover construction paper that you have. Remember our acorn project, you should have plenty left, especially of these browns. That's going to be helpful for making ears. You need your markers, your crayons, and a glue stick. So you can make, of course, you can make any animal you want. I want you to be creative, but I'm going to show you how to make a rabbit and an owl and maybe something else. So let's start with a rabbit. You're going to take one of your plates. We're going to be drawing on the underside of the plate. If you were to eat on it, it would be like this, but we're not going to eat on it. We're going to flip it over and draw on this back side so that when you put it on as a mask, it kind of faces outward like that. So I'm going to start with a black or dark brown marker, and I'm going to make some eyes just right about in the middle here. Some round eyes. I'll give them some eyelashes. I think that's cute. And then I'm going to take my pink marker and make a little nose and mouth. There's my pink marker. So I'm going to make a little muzzle. It's got a little small face. And now I'm going to make kind of an outline of the face shape. So it kind of goes out at the corners here, starting up over by, we're going to put some ears in, go around this way, and then I'll do the same thing on the other side. Just kind of sketch down and out for the face there, and then back around here. It doesn't have to be perfectly symmetrical. Maybe go in a little more there. We'll put ears on. And you have your little outline of a face. Now, I'm going to do the ears next. So I'm going to take my brown construction paper. You can see where I cut out my acorn earlier. And I'm going to draw a ear shape. I want 2 of them, so I'm going to fold my paper in half so that I can easily get 2 that are the same shape. And I'm just going to draw kind of a bunny ear shape. And I'll cut that out. I'm cutting through both layers at once so that I have two. Ripped a little, that's okay. So I have my two ears, and they'll go right here. You see, it kind of looks like a bunny already. And you can use your crayons to put some decoration on the ears. I'm gonna put some pink on there for the inner ear, maybe some white outlining. So you have the ear shape like this. I'm gonna do that on the other one as well. Hope you can see the crayon is kind of light. And I'm gonna put pink, color in pink in the middle here for the soft pink ears of the bunny. This might show up better if you use the lighter brown construction paper. It's up to you. You could also use marker on the ears. That's good too. And then I'm gonna glue them. I'm gonna taper this bottom bit here with my scissors a little bit more. And then I'm gonna put them on. There you have, there's one mask you can make. And next, I'm going to show you how to do a raccoon. So we're going to again start with our black marker with some eyes. Now raccoons have these really round beady eyes. Start with eyes like that. And then I'm gonna go kind of around the eyes and down like that. And I'll make that the same on the other side. There we go, that's kind of symmetrical. That's a sort of the shape of a raccoon's face. Now we're gonna do the snout, little nose, kind of like that sort of shape. I'm gonna try to leave two little white spots in there for nostrils. That sort of nose shape, and then go out like that for a little mouth. And our ears here, I'm gonna use, you have different colors than I do. I'm gonna use this brown again, but if you have black or gray, that could work. And again, I'm gonna fold it so that I have two ears that are exactly the same. And I'm gonna make this sort of shape and cut that out on 2 layers. So I have my 2 ears, and they're gonna go right where ears go. And again, I'm gonna outline them a little with some white. And I think that looks nice. And I'm gonna glue them on to the plate. And now I'm going to take my black crayon and go in. The raccoon kind of has the black and white coloring. If you look up a picture of a raccoon, you can kind of see what I'm going for. We're going to go up from the nose here and then around the eyes like this. Again, you can go up onto the ears to blend it in, leaving some white for where the fur is white. And I'm going to fill in this here where we did the marker with a little more black. You see it's kind of starting to look like a raccoon. And I'll go around the chin here with these short strokes like fur, kind of going back and forth. You can connect those bits from the eyes into the fur at the side. And then we need some whiskers. So I'm gonna do a kind of hard stroke with the crayon so that it'll stand out. 3 whiskers on this side and 3 whiskers on this side. And there you have, once you're happy with that, there you have a little raccoon. And our last mask I'm going to show you how to make. You can make however many plates you have, and of course whatever animals you want, be creative. I'm going to show you one more. I'm going to show you how to make an owl. So here we're going to use a lot of the construction paper, whatever colors you have. I'm going to start with some light brown. We're going to make some wings to go out from the side of the plate. So I'm going to draw sort of a half circle shape. And I'm going to do that 2 layers. Again, I have it on the fold, but I will cut that off. So I have 2 separate semicircles. I'm going to maybe make that a little smaller. And that's going to look as a wing there, yeah? And I'll cut along this fold so that I have 2 separate pieces. And now I have my 2 wings, and they can go, you can put them behind, or I'm just going to go ahead and put them in front. I'm going to glue them on. Make sure you have plenty of glue. There we have our wings there. And now I'm going to do some nice big yellow circular eyes. So again, I'm going to fold it so that I have 2 layers, so I can make 2 that are exactly the same. You can trace something to make a nice circle, or you can just go for it. I'm going to just go for it. I'll draw a circle like that, and then I'll cut that out of both layers. And now I have these two circles that I can put on here for nice big eyes. And I'm gonna take some of my white drawing paper to give some definition to the eyes. So again, I'm gonna fold it so I get two, and I'm gonna use crayon to draw my circle this time. I'm gonna make a smaller circle. Now I have circles that I like, and we need black circles for pupils. I'm gonna do those with some markers, so but you might have some black construction paper, or you can just, I know you have black markers, so you can make the inside of your eyes with marker, and then I'm just gonna make that a nice circle and do the other one. One eye's a little bigger than the other, but that's okay. I'm going to glue these on. First gluing, dropped my eye. First going to glue the yellow onto here. The marker bled through a little bit, but that's okay because I'm gluing this on top. And let's get our other eye. Right there. We have our two nice big eyes. And then the last thing we need before we go and color it in is a beak. So if you have orange or red construction paper, that might be a good color. I'm gonna use more of this dark brown. I'm just gonna make a little triangle. Like that for a beak, and I'll glue that on. All my extra construction paper in the way. And here's our beak. Right there. So there's the shape of our owl. And I might take my brown crayon and we'll see how this looks. Color in around, this looks good. Color in around the white of the plate so you can also color the plate first if you know that's what you are deciding to do. I wanted to get the shape of my owl on the plate first with the paper. Here. And there we go. There's my owl. So our last step to make our masks nice and wearable. They don't have eye holes, so you shouldn't wear them out and about, but you could put eye holes in if you'd like. We need to tie the ends. So it should be already tied on one side, but there's a hole on the other side. So you're gonna put the string through the hole and tie a double knot so that it's secure. It's a little fiddly, so you might want to ask an adult to help. I'm gonna just tie this one off and then so here's I just tied it off. Here's my rabbit. So, hello. I hope you enjoyed making these masks. Let me show you the other ones. Here's our raccoon. I hope you enjoyed this project. I can't wait to see what all of you do on Friday on Zoom. And and I will see you next week with another video. This video was made possible with the support of the Prince George's Arts and Humanities Council. We would also like to thank our partners, Greenbelt Biota, Cheers, and scientific illustrator Ikumi Kayami. Greenbelt Biota, the Natural History Society of Greenbelt, is a group of citizens from different backgrounds and disciplines with the common goal of cataloging the flora and fauna of the Greenbelt Forest Preserve and other natural areas in Greenbelt, and educating the public about the important role of such urban green spaces in the conservation of biodiversity. They share observations on their Facebook group page and organize monthly walks in or near Greenbelt. Chesapeake Education, Arts, and Research Society, Cheers, is a nonprofit organization dedicated to improving the health of all who share the Chesapeake watershed environment by coordinating and facilitating volunteer-driven and community-focused environmental stewardship projects. Their mission is to promote the health of all life in the Chesapeake watershed through education and action projects organized and implemented by volunteers. You can find Cheers on Facebook or at cheers.org.